So, chosen ones, at some point, the enemy is going to set you up with a honey trap. In my understanding, that will be a situation that will appear too good to be true. Let me give you an example, something we can look at. There can be somebody that you fancy, and you might even sometimes try, give you a shot. If you're a man, maybe a woman, you make yourself available, and this person will actually show you that they're not interested in you. Whatever it is you say, they're not bothered. You know how the ladies do. They play hard to get. Maybe the guy plays hard to get. And then out of the blue, it could even take weeks or months. And then this person now comes in for an offer. They say, oh, yeah, it's nice. We could be, we could try to hang out. We could go out. We could go on a date. Maybe we could go and catch some food and stuff like that. And it's going to appear too good to be true. You'll be like, oh, I've been trying to maybe date this person. And then they was playing hard to get. And all of a sudden, they are now available. And now you're thinking in your mind, oh, so how come all of a sudden? There's always a motive behind certain situations. It can also be a situation where it could be a job. You've been looking for work, nothing is going on, you don't know what is happening. Even you've asked some places, you put there your resumes, your CVs, and they didn't want to take you. They thought that they couldn't take you for the job. And out of the blue, oh, they called you, oh, there's offer here, you can't come and we want to work with you. Oh, and you'll be like, oh, wow, all of a sudden, that sounds interesting. And you're going to go running. You see, chosen ones, you have to understand how the enemy operates. The enemy is always going to do things to play around with your mind and play around with your feelings and emotions. In some cases, you could be lured, even by friends sometimes. Oh, we are going on a holiday. You guys in the US, you know that story of that girl. They went somewhere, I think it was Costa Rica, or I don't know which country was it, somewhere in the US. And this group of friends, they told this woman that they are planning a trip. I think it was something like a birthday trip or something like that. And this woman went with them, and she did not come back because these people beat her up during the holidays and she lost her life. So those are the kind of honey traps I'm talking about. Now, this is where your intuition is always going to come in. In most cases, there is situations that are always going to appear to be too good to be true. It will feel like magic. Oh, finally, this person likes me. Oh, finally, this job, they gave me the offer. Oh, finally, they allowed me to take that car. The car which you've been longing to have. It wasn't possible. It can be anything. And now they set you up with the car. They are going to set you up in so many ways. A honey trap is a setup. You see, when you're a chosen one, it is very important to understand that you will always have enemies. The enemies are doing everything they can to make sure that they mess you up. So in most cases, the enemy is setting you up in relationships to tie you up and trauma bond you and abuse you and mistreat you in every way that they can. It could be a job, and you're going to end up in a job where you're going to end up wondering why did you actually allow or accept that offer. It will be a matter of time until you realize the whole intention, it was a setup. It was something that was not meant to be, but somebody could have set you up into a relationship only for you to find out that particular individual that they set you up in a relationship, they could be having a sickness. Maybe they have an STD. Maybe they have HIV. Okay. Maybe it is a home that is haunted. As soon as you get into that home, you cannot sleep. You hear things banging in the night. It is always going to be an offer that is always going to seem too good to be true. You always have to pray and ask for discernment, and you always have to use your intuition. You have to take some time to find out on your own the reason behind a lot of things that are going on in your life. There is always going to be something that will kick in the back of your mind, and you will think, why did this particular woman eventually allow or accept to be in a relationship with me? Only for you to find out that woman was setting you up. Maybe as soon as you sleep with her, she will eventually say, oh, he raped me, or he did something bad to me, And the woman could set you up, or the man could set you up. Sometimes you enter the house only to find out this particular man is married. The enemy finds so many different ways to distract you. And setting up those kind of honey traps is one of them. Because I've told you, when the enemy is setting you up, it has got to be in a way that it cannot get back to them. So they craft these illusions behind the scenes in the sense that actually whatever happens, it does not get back to them. Any kind of offer you get chosen once. You need to take some time and sit on your own, take some time, think, look very harder. You will eventually see the truth. There is so many chosen ones that have gone down due to honey traps. Many of them have ended up getting HIV because they eventually ran into a woman, too good to be true, probably the most beautiful woman in town. Everybody was scared to ask for a date. That woman came in, they set you up. You ended up with a sickness, a disease, or HIV. You have to be always very, very careful, and you always have to pay attention to the details. Because you see, your energy is very much sought after by wicked people. So the very first thing they do, they first of all have to make you feel like you're not worthy. Oh, we already have the person for this job. You try again. No, it's not possible. We don't have an opening. This and this, and then out of the blue, they have an opening, only for you to get in, and now you discover the reason as to why that job is vacant. There was somebody there they mistreated, or maybe it was a very complicated assignment, and that person actually threw in the towel, left the job, and now they are calling you in to replace that particular person. It is not every offer that you will always get is in your highest good, or let's say it's in your best interest. When you take the time to look deeper, to look through, you will figure out everything. Most of the times, it has always been a setup. Okay? So be careful about the honey traps, chosen ones. You have to be careful about the honey traps. I know about the honey traps because at one point, the Matrix sent to me, that great narcissist. And I was like, wow, eventually, okay, somebody recognizes me. We started dating. And then I would later on find out this person that appeared to be too good to be true was actually a greater narcissist, even worse than the one I dealt with. In most cases, I found out eventually that this was also a spiritual narcissist. The enemy wants to do everything they can to take you out. So you're going to be approached by people. There will be events, there will be situations, there will be places. Only for you to find out that those particular events and circumstances are not playing out for your highest good. Use your intuition, okay? Honey traps are very common. A lot of you guys who are looking for relationships, is a video for you. A lot of you guys who are very desperate for that job, is a video for you. You may take the offer only to find out the reason why you shouldn't have taken that offer in the first place. It's a motivation video for you guys. Let us know what you think. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will see you guys in my next one. Denzamos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.